Welcome back, everyone. So, we are at the point again where we left off. We need some additional crew because we picked up a few more small ships which I plan to fly until they are repaired, so I can either put them away or add them to my small ship armada. We will see. So I'm just gonna grab a few more people, but we are dangerously low on money. May not seem like it, but all of my colonies are in the negative. I have to pay the officers that I have. I need one more officer, which I don't have, and I am not able to find it currently. So I need to hire one more person, and at the same time, it turns out I'm at war with almost everyone. So I have some missions. I think I found at least one. Yeah, this which we can do for the Syndrians. That's good because we are closest to happy with the Syndrians, so we can push them a bit. That would be fine. And maybe there is some additional one which is a bit too big. They have multiple capital ships, so they can be dangerous. I may not go for that, but I may check this one. Oh, 5D is amazing. No, I'm not gonna check this one. So I'm gonna go up for this Indian Dictate one. Come back, check again all of the planets for an administrator. If I find anything or if I find additional missions, whatever that we can do, I will do it. If not, then I'm gonna go home and plan some. There is a lot of systems here at the edge which we can check, and the edge systems can be good for loot, which we can sell and make some money that way. So, from our planet, I think if I don't find anything else when I come back, then I come home. Hopefully have an administrator ready who I can put in place, and then go for this batch of planets. Maybe come this way back depending on my fuel situation. Maybe straightforward, maybe right around here. And we will see if we can get enough money to stay alive for the upcoming days. We are dangerously low on supplies, so I have to jump to Aslan for Chickamostok to get cheaper supplies. I think they are still the cheapest that is available. Yeah, they have an access there. So I'm gonna jump there, get supplies. I'm good on fuel. I'm good on everything else. At least I can drop some here, some heavy machinery. I will still keeping the weapons because I'm not sure if, well, I sell the small weapons because they are worse. As I sell or keep the mid-range ones, see what we can do. Yeah. So we are not in a best position at the moment. Maybe I overextended a bit with all the colonies. I don't know. Maybe I should try and join these fights. I think I can buy just the excess one for cheap. So I buy this. There will be an invasion which they just showed. There are multiple ones that are coming in. They are coming for... I cannot go to Nochketa. Yeah, but everyone is fighting the hegemony. So that's not good. Everyone fighting's my only ally. I can jump here and help them with the fight. I can get XP, I can get some loot, and I'm not sure if I'm getting money with that, but I can recover ships and sell them, but not sure if that's worth it. Anyway, not sure what's the best to do here, but what I will do is go for this bounty, because at least that is a fixed money. Just to make sure that there is no admin here. Yeah, I've checked all the planets, so yeah, everyone else, I think they made an alliance. Yeah, there are two alliances and the hedge is none of them. So yeah. It's not the best. Where are we going? I just want to check which exact system we have to go. Dwarf Farmer Primary Star. That's gonna be multiple one. This one and this one. I think it will be the one in Beacon 1. Yeah, that's a normal star, so go here first. And Boron World. There are multiple Boron World here, I think. Yeah, let's go the top one. So yeah, my main ally is not in a good position, and because of that I am not in a good position. There is an additional bounty at the bottom that doesn't help us. Exploration missions, nothing. Yeah. Oh, just 24,000. That's good. Yeah, faction bounty, hedge. So I could have earned some money if I stayed, I think. But hey, let's see what we can do here with this bounty. I hope to find the guys. Yep. Here. Come on, come on, come on. Cool. Loyal officers and small ships first. This guy comes here, this guy comes here, this guy comes here. My two big ships coming to these positions, and we try to support them. With as much as we can. And guard these positions. Again, it's pretty straightforward with this, but I want to learn how to fight. That's why I bought these two smaller ships, so that's why I recovered one. And if I found a hammerhead, I will try to keep that as well. And there are a few additional ships that I want to get some basic gear and do some testing, because for my future playthrough I want to have some better skills where I can guide some ships better to make sure that, well, manually driven ships can be handled a lot differently and can be equipped differently because you know better when to retreat, when to attack, how to use covers. So they can be strong. I'm gonna lose this and gain back that. So basically, net nothing. I cannot deploy anything. Yeah. Then everyone should go in. So I will try to do some simulations, some equipment testing, get some of the smaller ships which you can start with, try to learn how they behave, how you can fight with them, and then work my way up to the bigger ships after that. So that's the next plan. Have some next playthrough, have some small ships at the start. Maybe start with a both cut tactics, bigger build, or some few fighters and a few logistic ships and smuggle a lot of things in the core systems. We will see. We will see. But flying down with a main character in any of the ships that doesn't have any combat skills is not really helpful because I always die. Yeah, well, usually the first to die. All of my pilots and even the ships that are not piloted survive better than my character, so it should be nice to learn the fighting, at least a few ships that is those that are viable at the end game as well, even if just some specific purposes like scouting or disabling ships with EMP, maybe an omen, or I don't know. We will see. Like I said, that's for the next one. Um, I I already completed what I wanted with Play 2, but I just want to push for a bit to see. Um, I don't know who was the bounty, so I have to pursue them. Do they have anything that I want to test? They have another Vanguard, but I already have two. I'm just waiting them for to recover, so I don't need any more there. I have Eradicators, I have Falcons, and I don't care about the rest. let's check this equipment cache. Aurora is something that I want to learn to use. Atlas Mark II can be sold. Yeah, this can be sold as well. And with that, we have money. So now we can check the bounties. Um, yeah, it's always crew understand. Yeah, I have to pick up some additional people. Too many people died in this fight. So now we can check where the bounty is for the system bounty, because this one is paid out. And maybe we can reach this and do something with it. So we have to go back to the core systems anyway. So let's just do that. Because with this bounty and the plan, we should have about 500,000 again. And we are not in a rush now to get something here right now. We should be able to pay the and we need an administrator, so we have to get back. So we will see. We are not in a rush to get more money at the moment. It would be nice to have, like I said, 6 million to pay for all the upgrades for the stations and everything at home, but I think it can wait. A bit. Another faction bounty, but too far south. Both of them could be good money. That's 500,000 right there. We'll see how this system looks. Because that's 500,000. We can jump into EOS, jump out from the system immediately and reach them. So that's something that we can do. Scavengers, I don't care. Yeah. I want to fight this, and I will. If we die, we have a save. Okay, so I will not be able to reach the top, I think, but we can check two here, one here, and send my fleet like this. Each of them gets a supply or support ship and guard here. Now this is a Tritech fleet. They have a lot of shield. They have a lot of maneuverability. They have good weapons, good range. Once you break the shield, you must nuke them down because they retreat when their flux and comes back. So the best option would be a strong frontal assault. Fortunately, I'm not sure if we can do that because, yeah, we don't have that much ship. So I'm just gonna abandon these two. Wait a bit here. Some of the guys will start to fight because they are quick, so. But again, I want to make sure that they are positioned well where we can push into them correctly. They are dangerous, so I'm not sure if we have enough firepower that we deploy that we can win with. now they are split and we are in the middle. Basically we are surrounded, but on a ship against ship basis we have a lot more firepower. So it's good point that we have two blobs and not one. The only fact that I don't like that these two are too far away. These guys go seek and destroy. They are not unbeatable, but they have a lot of ships in the back, so. And the Doom is extremely dangerous. That's a phase bomber that basically jumps out of reality, deploy bombs into reality, and kills you while they are invulnerable. So, like this, my ego just got popped. So they have a really good fleet with a good composition. They have an Astral in the back for a support. They have an Odyssey to run interference. Yeah, Doom is gone. That's good. Let's come here. You guys try to. You guys go support that. And try to guard this position. Why are you going down there? We have an Astra somewhere in the upper left hand corner and running after one strike. It's craziness. That's why we would be better to have some piloted ships which are capable of striking, because yeah, we need to remove this, get a waypoint here, up here, and guard them, or rally a task force there, because the Austral is up there and it's destroying us with all of the bombers and everything. And they deployed another Odyssey because the Odyssey was a half health. So yeah, that's not good. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the AI ship. And mark this guy for that, and that's basically my last command. And I've just lost the strongest ship. Not good, not good. Like I said, this was a risk. We can deploy a few more ships. Not completely lost. We still have two onslaughts, although they are sitting in the back. I would be happier if they go forward and start to attack. But all of the durability perk that I have, it seems to help out because they are losing combat effectiveness. We have a lot of combat readiness issue as well, but we are still fighting, and the Odyssey just wiping us out. Come on, attack this. Yeah, we lost this. Maybe I could deploy just two onslaughts at the start, force them a bit higher immediately, and then add the small all of the small supports next to them, and if as they are dying deploy the other onslaught. Maybe that would help. I'm not sure. Yeah, basically my last two ships are coming in. We still have the two onslaughts, but they are not fighting, so they are basically sitting back, and the two Aurora, the Omen, and the Astra can just go away. They are faster than us. And we don't have anything else to deploy because I'm not gonna deploy my supply ships. So yeah, unless the onslaught decide to actually go in and do something, we are not gonna be able to win this. Well, they may run away because now they are moving out. But then I have to go after them because I will not let a carrier just run away after this fight. Technically we won. Can we do... Oh. Let's everyone go. Go and defend that point. I don't know. I'm just gonna reload probably because, yeah. They have low combat readiness. I have almost full, so from that point of view, I am at a better point. But I'm still gonna lose a lot. I mean bad in a way that they are dangerous. Let's just have to kill the other dead guys. Then we should be able to push relatively well into that's one of the best ship, I think. It's really quick, really strong. Come on, what the hell are you doing, guys? Okay, then I'm still. Take it out. Crush it. Yeah, it wasn't much, so. Now I can let them go. Hopefully I will be able to recover everything, even if the second fight. But combat readiness is helping a lot, and a lot of durability perks. They just have sitting ducks on some of their ships because they'll lose that quickly. Yeah. Maybe I can kill that last Tempest as well. Not sure. Nah. It will run away from me. I don't know what that guy is doing, but we will kill it. Okay, now let's see what we can recover. Or, well, no, they have steel combat ships. Let's go. Again. I want to fight the... They already have a Tempest disabled. Cool. I want to fight the logistic ships. I want to take everything. They came here. They attacked me. I just want to... I tried to get into the system without fighting them. They didn't let me, so... We are basically going and trying to find enemies like the one that's captured this. Yeah, that's an Aurora. If we are lucky, we are coming from the back. We should be able to attack and kill it. Oh, come on. I was clicking on the ship. And since they are still not the logistic ships, I'm not sure if I will be able to attack the logistic ships. Yeah, the logistic ships are retreated. They were deployed here, but second in command, kill whatever you can, and now I carry over my fleet. And no, I don't care about their ship. Take everything. Turn on the transponder and jump. And this was a bounty that we received as well, so this was the attacking fleet. Cool. That at least earned us some money as well. We lost a lot, but gained some. So let's see. There's a fight here again. Please be an admin. No admin. So let's trade. Sell what we don't need. That earns us some money. Yeah, buy crew. Although it is expensive, but I lost a lot. I go for the other planets as well to check for admins, and we'll check there as well and buy the personnel. Go for the prisoner, ransom them out. Go here, pick up personnel. I know that there are ships here, but that's not for me at the moment. No admin. At least now we have personnel. So we need like this. And buy the supply. And a few. Yeah, let's go for the station there. Check for admins. If not, then I go into my home system. These are pirates. Yeah, system bounties can be good if you have a combat capable ship, so that's why I didn't come or didn't shy away from that fight, although I know it would be really hard. Buffalo. Very. Rest. Admin. No admin. Okay. I have enough fuel, so let's go into Corvus first. because from Corvus we can definitely jump home. There from any system now we can jump home because the gate is there. No admin. I don't really need that much at the moment from any station. I want to check home and I need an admin for Fortress. Because in here we are building the heavy industry and the next thing will be do we have the ground defense already? No, then the next thing will be the ground defense and the patrol HQ. But we will need a good admin here. So let's just how is my fleet looking? Yeah, we have the 2 extra ships that are mothballed. I am bringing them home and putting them down, so that's fine. Later I'm gonna pick up here. Oh, there is an orbiter station here. Cool, that's new. So let's jump into first Ostland. We have to check all of them. I need that admin, so I don't want to have the penalty. Freelance admin. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it has any skills? Yeah, but there is another freelance admin. It doesn't have any skills either. Cool. At least we have someone here who we can check. Let's check this one. If there is nothing else or no one else, I can hire one of these guys. But I would prefer an experienced admin because they have a skill for +1 industry, I think. No freelance admin here. Cool. What that is. But no admin. Let's jump to the last system, and if that doesn't have it, then I'm gonna come back, pick this guy up. At least we lose the penalty that way. Because we have a penalty for free systems at the moment. Because I'm managing free. And I can only manage 2 at the same time. And a lot of money is already spent, so with the buildings that I started. No. Freelance admin. This one has the skill. All industries +1. Okay. Then we can put that guy into Fortress. Awesome. And now we are at the point where we can go home or we can get money. We can we reach it? 26 days from here. We can reach these guys. 51 days. I can jump here, jump out of the system and go for this. Hopefully. Let's do that. We should be able to jump out. Because this is now a hostile system, everyone is hostile to us, so we don't have to spend time there. And now we can come from here. Now this says near a Terran eccentric world with a dwarf primary star. Thankfully, yellow star, orange star, that's only one of the dwarf primary star here. And Terran eccentric, cool. So we can go directly there. We should be able to reach that. And if we reach that, then we can move to the next system or the other bounty, because that should be in the next system. No, it's in the same system, but at the other world. That's even better. We have two bounty in one system. Both of them is really big. So I try to fight one, get away for a bit to recover and repair my ships, and fight the other. That's really good. They are in the same system. And that's $500,000 in cash. Plus whatever we can recover. Yeah, this is the first. This is what we wanted to fight first. And we can deploy. We are missing one ship. Oh yeah, that's the most board, I think. Or it died and I forgot to recover. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's the fastest ship that we lost. Anyway, let's move this guy up here. That one gets another. And both of these are big bounties, so it can be that I lose a lot at the first encounter and I cannot engage the second one. But if we have time to recover, and I think I have a few days, I think 10 or so extra days, that should be enough to recover all of my ships. And that way we will be able to engage the second ones. Or we can go one more ship as reinforcement. I'm gonna enter myself. sure I stay with that guy. Yeah, that was good. The retribution came in, exploded, and exploded two of their support ships with itself. But they have two Invictuses, so they have firepower. So I'm gonna lose a few ships here, I think. I'm gonna die, that's for sure, so that's not a question. Yeah, Invictus just killed me. Not sure why. Again, we had a beautiful line, but the onslaughts are broken up from the Invictus, so one of them is hurt, but the other is retreating, so that's not good. Yeah, now two onslaught came into that one Invictus from one side, the same side, so that should lose relatively quickly some life. Yep, cool. We lost a few ships, so I will need some time to recover. But it was a relatively good victory. Eagles are there, and the free onslaught is there. Yeah, it was worth to check the builds from the smarter guys. I'm depending on how we are with the story points. I would need about at least 4, but maybe more for the colonies. So I may build up 2 more eagles, but we will see. That's 6. That's already 10 points. 4 for the one of the colony, and 3 and 3 for the eagle. So that's 10 story points. And I would like to have at least 4 or 5 to remain on my character if I need to do some escape or do something with story points. I will check after this fight. But yeah, the 4 eagles and the 2 onslaughts are alive after the fight, so they are good builds. They are the ones that I checked from someone else. So obviously they stay alive. Yeah, and I'm gonna pursue them to make sure that. Well, no, they can go away. Ship recovery. Um, yeah. I can get the Invictus. 4 demons, and I'm not able to control it because it's a lot of people. No, salvaging it. Yeah, I lost the fast ship. I made a mistake somewhere. So I'm gonna use this whatever face ship. Yeah, I can unmothball everyone. Okay, check the inter. This one is paid. And this guy has 33 days remaining. So we have time to repair. And they are in the bombarded world here. So they should not come. Hey, hey. Something is not right. The dwarf primary star in the Morgoth constellation. This is a red dwarf as well. And near a Barren bombarded world. There is no Barren bombarded world here. So maybe they are in this double system. No, they are in the other system. This is not a double, that's a separated one. Okay, that's even better because then we can go out. Don't enter that system. Wait until the combat readiness goes up. And then jump in. Oh, come on. So the combat readiness should reach above 90%, ideally. We are using a lot of supplies with the repairs, but we need, I want a full ship, so. Eighty, 87, come on, 88. Okay, and we are going up there. Hey, we are at peace with Tritech at least. Cool. So this is again basically a mirror fleet. The difference is that instead of the small onslaught, they have 2 legions, and instead of the lot of eagles, they have some crabs. The legions with the a lot of fighters can be again a problem, but I saved before we launched, so let's just, yeah, like this. We're gonna bring in everything else later. So this guy comes here, this guy comes here, and everyone gets one support for now. He goes up, he goes in the middle, he goes on the left, which is the right, yeah. And hopefully I can deploy the other two eagles. Stupid destroyer. I can deploy one more eagle because I was not able to capture that sensor jammer. Let's just fool us out it from the start. We are basically in a ball that should have cleared the first Mora relatively quickly because we are focused on it already. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Mora, sorry, Legion. It's the same thing, it's some stupid carrier. Even if it's a bigger one, if you are not focused fully on carrier with full fleet of carriers and all of the talents, then basically they are really weak. And since the endgame fleets have a lot of point defense and a lot of regen, we can basically kill a lot of the fighters without any issues. So they are not the best ships. They are good for support, but again, there are a lot of ships. The Eagles are good for support. And there are a lot of cruisers that are a lot of they are good for support. So yeah, Kilo, the big guys. So they do not stay too long. Yeah, and this Ludic Prowler stays alive relatively long, so if I found a Ludic Pulse base somewhere, then I will try to buy some more of those. Or if I find them and I can recover them, then I will. I lost the Grendel, but all of their big ships are gone. So from this point on, basically, it's clean up. I know they have one more Eagle and one more Grendel, and there is some guys down here, but the core of our fleet is still alive, and they lost most of their firepower, so I may lose some of my ships, but basically they are running away now. That's what I'm missing. Truly, in my past playthrough, I had 3 omens, and they were really good at jumping in EMP, disabling ships, so they are quick, and they were really good at stopping the runners. So I'm missing that from the low tech playthrough. Like I said, maybe these brawlers would be the solution for that. Maybe I need some safety override granders or whatever that can disable ships and stop them. I don't know. I still have to figure out that how to do some either shield flame out or EMP damage to disable systems. I have to pursue them because probably the bounty is dead, but there is still few um, officer there. So I'm just gonna deploy the rest and keep recovery. We can get one more onslaught, but we will be able to make them at home, hopefully. Yeah. No, I don't care. I need my ships. Yeah. Okay, and now we can go home. Gates. Yeah. Logic Church and Logic Path. They do not like me that much. Logic Church, we are not good. Okay, okay. So that war is stopped. That means... Come on. That we can go into Exodus. Cool. Or else, whatever. Even better. That's a really close system and you can directly jump home from there. Or buy some supplies and then go home. I think that will be the best. I will jump for Chico Mostok or whatever for the supplies. I buy fuel somewhere. I don't know which. We will see. We don't need that much fuel, but we still need some. And then we are going home and see what we can do in our system. Turn on our transponder, and I think we should be able to get here but save before I do something stupid. Again, too big bounty for the hedge. Base. Yeah, that's something that we can check if needed. Or we can jump here because this is where the gate is, and if this guy is in the same system then we can reach it. Yellow primary star. It can be this one. It can be this one. So yeah. I will try it because I need the money. I will buy some fuel here and supplies, mostly supplies, and jump from the gate to this gate and check that guy out. Again, that's 2 bounty in the same area, which can help us out tremendously on upgrading our base and our system. Neutral, yeah, we can check this. Cool. Supplies expensive, don't care. We can go for the knights. I need some supplies. You get this. You get this. You get the prisoner, so you maybe like me a bit better. And I'm immediately going for the gate because I don't have allowed to scan. Yeah. The black market trade, they didn't like it. Vengeance fleet. Yeah, cool. I am on my way home, so they can come. Travel to gate and jump in here. And check that bounty. What does it say? It is saying that Terran eccentric. Do we have a Terran eccentric? Yeah, we have. Okay. Then if everything goes well, then they will be here. And we can kill them. And then we can check the other bounty. Hopefully I'm not running to them on the way. That's just pirate base I'm gonna handle later. Now we are coming in for... Uh-oh. They are not here. Okay. There is another yellow star here, which is in the same Xander Nebula. And there is a Terran eccentric there. Okay. So what we do is load game and don't waste the time coming here, but immediately jump out from the system and go for, yeah, go for this one, because then they are not here, they are in a different one, and we have not enough time to waste traveling around. So let's kill these guys. Eagles, I cannot put the Falcon because I need at least 2 small ships. Again, roughly the same plan. Once we have a 2 side points, then I'm gonna again delete those waypoints, gather everyone in a ball in the middle, and then full assault so everyone attacks and deploy whoever I can, hopefully myself, so I can die again but get some XP. I can deploy myself. Yeah, the Falcon people are not getting too much play, unfortunately. I'm gonna probably move them to these small ships or get some fast small ships, or make these faster and then add the small personnel there so they can go in at least for combat to get experience. They have a retribution and they have an Invictus as well somewhere. I saw it. They have 2 retribution. Didn't they have an Invictus as well? Did I imagine that? Yeah, the retribution is a cool ship if you are a player and can use the boost and go back around people. Otherwise, it's not that strong, not as strong as the onslaught. So yeah, they had an Invictus there. They just couldn't deploy it because they wanted the 2 retribution for the front. I'm not sure that was a smart decision, but they. And I'm still alive. I don't know how that happened, but hey, probably a mistake. Let's see who escaped, who is in reserve. Nobody. Okay. Yeah, let's recover my ships. Yeah. Cool. And now check the other bounty, which says they are with the super giant primary star gas giant. So again, this can be this one or this one. There are 2 gas giants here and no gas giants here. Okay, so we are coming somewhere here. Let's check this one first and we level up. And this only buff me. I cannot choose this one, so sensor range it is. I decided I'm gonna free full on this playthrough, so And we have 21 points, so I can use the 10 points for one of the planet improvements and free for the two additional eagles. The next two, the flux capacitors and flux vents, are for all of the fleet. That's really good. And the ECM rating for the rockets is really good. The hegemony and try to stop them on cool. And we immediately have the combat here. Now this is good. Oh, they don't have the large ship. I wanted to have another tanker from these guys. But they only have the small tankers, so... this guy goes here, this guy's here. Because if we are going back later to the abyss, then I need a lot more fuel to go around there. With this fleet. Go, Lost Eagle, go. And yeah, I'm gonna move some of my officers to the smaller ships, I think. Now, these ships I am not familiar, so I don't know how powerful these are. I don't think they are too strong because these are the free traders. They have again that quick ship. If we can recover that, I'm gonna take it from them. So these are the free traders, so a lot of the cargo ships or modified cargo ships is what they have, and they are missile based, I think, for most of their weaponry. There are some physical weapons as well, but they shouldn't be that powerful. And this is the bounty guy, I think. No, this is the bounty guy. So if these two ships die, then we can let go the others, but I prefer to wipe every single one of them. If you already attacked it, why not? Come on! One onslaught for one whatever. Kill order here and here and here and here. So maybe that stupid assault will comes back. Nope. He wants to hunt down that one ship on the back. That is really important for that guy. Yeah. After this fight, we go home, check the pirate situation, check the fleets because now we have a factory where we can produce ships. We may need to install the nanoforge, but that will start the colony crisis with the hedge because they don't like AI technologies. Well, they don't like others to use AI technologies. They are using it, but they don't want others to use them. Yeah, these quick ships are really fast. I would like to have them. They are good at capturing points. Not good at anything else, it seems, but hey. Yeah, play victory. And the two ship that I want to take, let's just deploy the fast ships and hope for the best. Yeah, see. So these are my two ships, and I cannot take over those two. Amazing. Okay. And now we can go for this system for the gate because I think it's quicker with the gate to get home. And we have 1.5 mil. We can upgrade one of the stations to level 3, or we can upgrade two of them to level 2. We will see. So let's go to the farm. That was the first system that we got here. I think that has a level 2 star base already. And we have an additional bounties for free traders, all of them up here. Yeah, again, that's a good chunk of money. And we can get into, I'm not sure if we have a gate in Valhalla, but we have a gate in Naraka, that's for sure. From there we can reach it relatively quickly. I think there is a gate in the Zagan or this Mayasura system, so there is a gate either of these. I will try to check those as well next time when I'm back. But for now, let's check our system to see how things are going. what we can do here. Okay, open comms. We are here. Yeah, we may have colony things here. Let's just go to storage and get back these things for now. And these things for now. And let's see. So, this is cool. This system is relatively stable. It will take a while until it grows. We are at 14% until we reach a better one. Star Fortress upgrade is 1 million, but that would make the biggest difference here. Ground defenses and patrol HQ is here. Way station and the spaceport. We can upgrade into megaport. That will help with the population growth, and we want it, so we will do that. We do not touch anything else here. Go to Fortress and check the production for the ships and see what we can do there. So, nothing here. Manage colony, this one looks fine. But here, oh, they are still building the heavy industry, they are not finished yet. We need 16 more days. Yeah, we have the onslaught blueprint, so we should be able to. No, we don't need carriers, we don't need spaceships, we need warships, and we may need ship quality. Yeah, we'll see, but that means that we cannot really make ships yet, and we will need to save the money because the patrol HQ, oh, is the one that we will upgrade to a military base. But there is no station here yet, so build a station. Okay. Check our fuel base. Nothing extra here. Colony looks fine. We have everything built here already that we can, so we are waiting for the growth, but it cannot grow because the hazard rating is too big. What we can do is upgrade this station once and do the megaport upgrade here as well, and we are basically out of money. Cool. And now we can go for it and do those 3 bounties. Because yeah, 35 days, 45. 31, 71. I may be able to reach this one first. Not sure. Bottom world dwarf primary star. Well, that's not helpful because there is multiple ones. And again, there are multiple ones here, so let's just try that one first. Okay, let's put down our extra items. We don't need this at the moment. We will need them later, but not now. Move the two guys for the from the Qualcomm. Because they will never get any deployment. This one has polarized armor. Target analysis. Damage control. Polarized armor. We need two polarized armor ones. Cool. One of them is already in the helmsmanship, so you are faster. Impact mitigation. Everyone is a tank. I will not die. I will stay alive. Ordnance. I didn't even check. Oh, I have 9 officers. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm dropping down in the fuel base. That's not the best idea, but hey, I am again limited on time. Turn on my transponder. And we are going up there somewhere, so... Well, Asconia would be, I think, the closest one, but let's just check it to make sure. No, Aslan is roughly the same. So yeah, let's go from there. So this one has 28 days, so we should be able to reach it if we guess the correct system from the 3 of them. I think it will be like this, the high warning. Usually it's the warning one. So let's see if I'm right. Yeah, some pirate whatevers are looking for me as well. There is a vengeance fleet somewhere, so if they catch me or find me, then we can fight them as well. one of the bottom worlds hopefully has the guy or girl. Someone's here. Oh, it's an orbital habitat. Cool. Now we can learn everything. Now we can make ships. Hey, one of them is here. Oh, come on. This guy goes here. I will send an eagle up here because, hey. Let's put the eagle out. And let's put us out. And now basically let's go full assault. Come on, we have a lot of time because the main program should have. Okay. Amazing, my support ships are at the bottom, the front line is going up. Good thing the onslaughts are doable enough to stay in the front line. I lost an eagle. That didn't happen in a while. Okay, let's just mark a few of them for death. So my guys start to close in on them and shoot, maybe, because I'm gonna lose my onslaught. Because all of the support ships fighting one fighter or whatever on the bottom. My mistake. I let others lure me away and didn't stay in a ball. And this Legion just using the onslaught as a shield against mine. Just rotating around it. Amazing. And in the meantime, the Legion can use the rockets to weaken because I cannot shoot him, but their missiles can shoot me. Yeah, this was a how to not position during combat. I should have taken control a bit more with my command points and guide the fleet better. Because this is just too much casualty. Don't think you run away. I'm gonna pursue this. My ships can take their onslaught as well. Let's put that into a mothball. So we basically just carry around and check the intel. Okay, so this one should be paid. Yeah, okay. Now we have two more, 38 days and 53 days. This one says giant primary star. That can only be that one. Cool. And this one says that orange primary star. This can be this and this. Or this. Or this. Because there is a lot of orange one. Yeah, that's not good. So we have to look for that one. This should be relatively fine. It's a low warning beacon, so go for that. That is the quicker one, which you have to take care of it. Saying that Barren world. Barren. Okay, let's go for this one. And again, save, because we have a lot of repairing to do. I'm not sure how much we will be able to do while we fly to the next system. Okay. And we found them immediately. Cool. Deploy this. One, two, three. And this guy just got these. Come on, let's grab that one as well before we lose this. No points for that. That's lame. Dangerful assault. Again, one onslaught attacks, the rest of them pulled away. None of the onslaughts are attacking. Amazing. Yeah, this fleet is cool and all and strong and powerful, but I really need the speed. catch all of these runners. So I will try to figure something out for that. I know I've said that a few times already, but I never did anything about it. But I am scraping for money at the moment. Maybe I need to strip all of the small ships from weaponry, add some basic whatever on them, and add safety override and unstable injector on all of them to have some speed ships. But they need to stay alive as well for the end of the fight, so I can maybe drop one of the eagles, not delete, just not deploy them, and instead of the eagle, deploy some small ships with safety override, a few of them, and unstable injectors, so they can catch up. We'll see. I have 2 vanguards, 1 face ship, and 1 the brawler. Some of them I'm already using, but maybe I will use the other 2. I will move one of the pilots from the eagle and move myself from the eradicator and deploy 4 small ships at the beginning. Send 2 for 2 objectives, and maybe that will help, because this is just ridiculous. The slow-mo guys. I can destroy everything that I can get up to it. Yeah, they are too fast. Oh, we reached a point where we are cool. This is more expensive than the metal. Okay, and there should be one more. This one, which I have 45 days, but this one's saying the orange star. Volcanic world, orange prime. This one has a volcanic world and has an orange primary, so let's try this one first. Save. Complete. And remove this. This one has helmsmanship. This one has helmsmanship. This one doesn't. Get this guy out of here. Put the ordnance expertise personnel. No, I need a polarized armor. I need a polarized armor. So this one into the onslaught. Then for this eagle, get this lady. All of them should be aggressive, 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 aggressive. Steady. This one is steady, so that guy is not really good. So put I don't know why I cannot change them. Doesn't matter. This one is okay, but this is steady as well. Why do I have steady persons? This one is worse, so I dismiss this one. Yeah, don't care. This one is steady, but I can mentor into aggressive. And soon she will level up and can get craftsmanship or whatever. And this guy will sit into here. I'm gonna sit into here. Move this here. And we have the Eagles manned. We have 3 small ships manned, so we will be able to deploy those. And we have the 2 polarized armor personnel in the onslaught, so that should be fine. Okay, we need to repair some, so I'm not gonna jump into immediately for that system. Those are the pirates who are looking for me. Vengeance fleet. Let's vengeance. Yeah. Okay, so 2 small ships to the left. Oh, come on. Do what I want. So, 2 small ships to the left. 2 small ships to the right. No, the first ship goes up. The onslaughts are coming in here. And the eagles are set to support the onslaught. And guard 2 points. If the face ship dies. I don't really care, but that is at least quick. That is not manned, so... And I'm not sure how it is even equipped. I haven't checked it yet. This. This. Yeah, I'm dying on the front. Try to pull myself back for support. Seek and destroy with onslaught. Onslaught is a bit closer and I can do a solo. Like now. pirates are not really doing anything now. We are at the point where the pirates are basically non-existent as of that. That's why it's good that we only have the pirates as a colony crisis, which will soon get into the point where they will attack the colony and we can deal with it. Because once again we start to grow the colonies, then the rest will come. But this is a good indicator that we should be able to deal with all of them, because we did that fleet with the Tritech. Oh, I don't care about. So we did the what I was talking about, I don't even know. So we did 3 fights now in a row. They were relatively strong, but we were able to win. And when we fight the Tritech attack fleet next to the hedge system, and we were able to win, although it was a bit pricey. However, when we are fighting colony crises, we have the station which we can hide behind next to, so that should help us out as well. And we found a third one. Cool. This will be a boatload of money for us. Again, which we can send relatively quickly home. Because hey, that's what we do. We save some money and we spend it all. They have a lot of carriers or missiles. Deploy this and this. Remove this, remove this, remove this one. Set some support before I die. Nope. Just die. In that case, you die as well. Instead of these ones, support the big ones for the best. That's a first. Why am I not shooting my turtle? Why am I not shooting anything? I don't understand how it's done. Maybe it's something to do with the fire setup. I don't know. Now it could be perfect. Yeah, to launch the those. And just one should have launched all three. Yeah, cool. This seems to be durable updates. I think I have a lot of problem with these and the high-tech ones because again I don't know why my ships are going back because they are on the front. Both of my assaults are back. It seems no, all three of the assaults are back and they are not doing anything. Maybe I need reckless officers, not just aggressive ones. I don't know. Seems to be my ships spending more time running backward instead of running forward, which is a bit weird when they are built to last and to shoot, literally designed to do nothing else, so they cannot even move. Yet they are still trying to dance around instead of attacking. Why again going backward? Go forward. For fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't understand this. Okay, one big ship escaped, so we obviously have to pursue. Get back my ships. Yeah. And that's it. We had the free bounties, all of them are paid, so we can come. Is there a gate in Valhalla? Nope. But I think there is a gate in. Yeah, there is a gate in Zaga, so we are coming here. That is on the north end, so we will have some gates there as well. and then we will decide how to proceed after that, because I think the session is again closing for an endpoint. I'm not sure what I will do, not sure what the plan will be. Once I'm back in the systems, then I'm gonna... Oh, I have some character levels. This one more blocks for everyone. So once I have get back, then I check the supply situation. Oh, for fuck's sake. So once I am back in some livable system, thank you. First scan the gate. I will see what I can sell here. I will sell for the independent because I want to put the prisoners for them, for the reputation. For the hedge, we are good for now. So I'm just gonna put in here, sell everything, buy the fuel and supplies from them, repair, prisoners, ransom. Then trade, drop these off, sell everything else in the normal market. So they are not getting too mad at me. All of this fighter, whatever can be sold. They can give me their supplies. Okay. Okay, yeah. So now we are at the point where we can go home and check our manufacturing, because it should be complete soon. And we have some money again, so that should be fine. What I can do is come for... I think I can talk with the Persian League. Yeah, they're neutral, so I can talk to them. Buy their supplies at least. Fuel I'm fine with. Check if they are selling a champion. That's one ship I want to learn control. So I might buy one, but I think I will be able to capture one during the colony crises. Monitor can be a good ship to fly because it can be equipped with the necessary and the correct skills to be on immortal front, and that can be fought manually. Yeah, I buy... Well, I can buy a broken one, it doesn't matter because it will be restored. So I'm just gonna buy one. And maybe I buy a fuel ship for the expedition, which we will run to the south, but we can buy that later. That's not really important. Okay, come here. Check again for supplies, because I would need some more if they are a relatively good price. Yeah, not much, but something. And jump home. So we dealt with the pirates, but that means colony threat should be closer. Well, they are still far away. Okay. We can escalate it, but I don't want to use story points for that. What I want to use story points is go to fortress. That's the military base one that is in plan. And we have the heavy industry ready. And I want to upgrade this to orbit tower. Oh, that's cheaper than I thought. Cool. Okay. And I may want to upgrade to Megaport to have it growing faster. But this will be a military base, so that may not be necessary by default. But that means we should be able to we need first the orbital works, maybe, because it doesn't let me at the moment. Now here it is, yeah. So we have some production now, and the collection point is the farm main, which is our first one. Not much production at the moment, but it can be ramped up, and that's what we will be working on. Bit risky, but I drop them off at the fuel base. So go back there. Yeah, here are my mining patronage. I have to raise this as well to at least one more level as quickly as I can. So they're already going with the upgrade here. That's cool. Let's come back to fortress. And manage the colony. Come here. And we can add the corrupted nanoforge. It gives an extra production. It increases the quality, but it causes pollution. That's why we would need a pristine one, but I don't have them at the moment. And as soon as you install it, you pull the start of the colony crisis for the hedge, and I think from the church as well. But I don't care. I need this. And I need the upgrade here. The population can grow. And I'm gonna make an improvement here with the story point to make sure that the industry have a better now it is double the capacity, so once a month it makes 100,000 of value, so 3.5 months will create an onslaught. You have to pay for it, but and wait for 3.5 months, but they will make an onslaught. Now, why is this important? Because if you have manufacturing in the system with relatively good ships, then the what we have in the doctrine will increase. So I can add Onslaught. I can add the Falcons. I can add Thunders. I can add Hammerhead. I can add the Wolf. I can add Lashers. I can add Lodic Path Brawler. I can add I don't like Dominators. I can add Heron to there for support if needed, and Lodic Path Venture. Now, most ships that they are trying to go with will be carriers, and I don't have too much capacity yet, so they will make smaller ships. But as you increase the production and grow the colony and grow the orbital works and the heavy manufacturing on the system, these fleet will become better and better and better. It can go for the highest ship as it can to get bigger but smaller number of ships, and these kind of fleets will patrol the system with the patrol HQ and the military base, so they will make sure that they have a lot of firepower. And these blueprints are one that you collect in the game. So the blueprints that I sold are not showing up here, but I was focusing on the low tech. That's why I mainly have low tech ships here. But that's fine. I don't really care about it. Since I'm already using low tech, it's okay to have a low tech fleet in our system. So yeah. And like I said, this will be some auto generation fleet that will work on us. And we have one heavy factory here, and there will be one in the farm main as well. As soon as it grows with the industry, I will put one down here. And on the fortress planet, I will upgrade the orbital station, no, the patrol HQ into a military base once it's completed. Maybe because that will require again one industry. So once we have this, it is already growing. So once we have this on the next level, it will reach another industry, and that way we will be able to make this one military planet with heavy industry, and the farm colony will be farming and heavy industry one, nothing else. And we will have the mining with not with fuel production, but with I think refining, probably, I'm not sure. And the last planet with the fuel will have the refining and or the other part of the fuel production. So these two planets will be for mining, fuel production, and light industry, or fuel production and refining, to make sure that the resources that we are mining, one of them will be full metal, probably the other will be the full fuel. So, and light industrial, whichever I can. That's not really too much of a problem if it gets later, because most of the bases will have the way station to import whatever we need. And since we are growing, well, in here we are not growing because we don't have enough reach, but once the spaceport is upgraded, it will help with the population growth. Once we have growth everywhere, then we will have a better, maybe improve, no, improve this. Yeah, make sure that there is growth here, and we have this one already improved, so I don't want to make too much here because the next one is 4 story points, so I don't want to work with that at the moment. And again, we need upgrades on the stations, so we have the farm main. This one is working on an upgrade, the mining one doesn't, so this is 500k. I'm not gonna do that until I check Fortress 1. That is working on an upgrade. Okay, so yeah, a lot of money going out, but we have some income. If the colony crisis is goes too high with the one improvement with the nano forge, and it will start goes relatively quickly, then I will introduce the AI core, at least the alpha one, for my military base. Make sure that that is the best managed as I can, and hopefully that will help us out, because the pirate one is not that difficult. The pirate one is basically they attack, I can kill them, so that's fine. And since I have relatively good base system with relatively strong defenses already, I still have to work on them, but now with the manufacturing, I will have some fleets, and each colony has a star base as well for protection, so that should keep a line until I arrive. So yeah, we are at a good point to stop. I will work on my fleet again to get these guys with some, yeah, I probably remove everything from them and add um, safety overrides and unstable injectors. This one has built-in safety override, so it will only get unstable injectors, hopefully. This one will get, again, safety override, unstable injectors. This one as well, to get them as fast as humanly possible, so I can capture points with them. Oh yeah, and I have 2 ships which I have to put down at farm. Yeah. And I still have ships at the Corvus base, which I need to ferry back here. We have 2 onslaughts, they are not geared, so I will probably equip and then eagle as well. And I start to rotate this in to remove the demods, have them equipped once we have the local bases and everything more here and everything set up. So that would be the next step. For now, I think not start any other upgrade, wait for a bit, do this logistical stuff with the fleet and re-equipping my ships. And then I will gather some money again with bounties. Again, we have 2 bounty here for a 300k, which we can check because that is again in the system where we have the gate. So I will do some bounties again after I did the logistical step. That will be my next video, but that's gonna be it for now. Thank you everyone for joining, and see you in the next session.